Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Virgo, June 9, 2025. With Venus now in your sign, there can be more clarity in love or with your affections in the weeks ahead. Venus spent a longer period than usual in your privacy sector, and this new placement can feel like it's been a long time coming. Others recognize your more attractive and desirable traits, more so than usual, and you tend to do more self-pampering or treating yourself to things you genuinely enjoy. It's a time for living well and put the right kind of vibes out there to attract pleasantness into your life. Because Venus rules your work and health sector, it can also be a good period for these matters. Today, there can be someone special who helps motivate you to set important work or projects in motion. The moon spends the day in your partnership sector, and connecting and compromising can be the strong inclination. Get ready for a shimmering period, one that will feel as if honey is dripping from heaven. As mental Mercury, the planet of the mind, dances through your solar house of money, he unites in perfect conjunction with Jupiter, our great benefic and the bestower of miracles today and tomorrow. You and your significant other could hit the jackpot. Wealth and showers of gold could be coming your way. Use this time to assess your budget and consider investing in any luxury items that the two of you have had your eyes on. You may find that these bring long-term joy to you both and your family as well. You feel overwhelmed by the day's events, but as long as you hold your ground and stick with familiar projects, you'll do fine. Don't hesitate to prioritize if you're getting down to the wire. Given the many options you have in life, the sensation of being overwhelmed can become the norm. Today's aspect gives some respite, allowing you to communicate in the way you would like to. This includes how you speak to yourself inside your head. With all of the healthy living emphasis on diet and exercise, it is easy to forget that the most nurturing part of ourselves is really in our mind. How you treat yourself mentally is more important than low-fat anything. Think about it. Life's experiences and introspection can be extremely beneficial for your personal growth. You may also notice a strong urge to write, especially if this is something you engage in regularly. Take the time to follow your heart's desires. Plan to spend time alone sometime during the day. Solitude can feel good and rejuvenating under this influence. On the same day that Venus is settling into her first full day in Taurus, something that is finally giving your heart a say in what you want from the coming year, Uranus moves into his final month. Since his return in 2019, Uranus has been the force that has helped you stay on track and moving in the right direction, not to achieve success or to impress others, but in order to best express your personal truth. Venus is here for the next 4 weeks and together, as 6 years continuous planetary activity in Taurus draws to an end, this will make it easier to follow your heart and your truth. It is just as Venus is settling into her first full day in Taurus that the moon returns for the first of 2 visits to your relationship sector it will make while the planet of love is here. As Venus has returned to after your birthday month is over to update your romantic and relationship desires and expectations for the coming year, this will ensure you are emotionally engaged and aware from the start. Virgo, precision in thought leads to ease in action. Your quote of the day, clarity is a kindness to yourself. Your color of the day is slate gray, grounded and smart. Lucky numbers, 4, 11, 17. Let logic be your guide, but leave space for intuition. A task will resolve if you take one thoughtful step at a time. Focus brings peace. Our eyes in the sky. Welcome to your tarot reading for June 9, 2025. Today's message is layered with insight, encouragement, and a quiet nudge toward trusting your path even if it's still unfolding one step at a time. If you've been in a space of waiting, wondering, or trying to make sense of your next move, this reading is here to remind you, clarity often comes not all at once, but piece by piece, like light slowly filling a dark room. The cards drawn for today are Temperance, Page of Wands, the Chariot, 6 of Pentacles, and 3 of Cups. We open with Temperance, a card of balance, integration, and divine timing. It gently encourages you to find the middle path today, especially if you've been pulled between extremes emotionally, mentally, or even with decisions that feel all or nothing. It's not about rushing to one conclusion or pushing through resistance. It's about allowing things to blend naturally, the way water finds its level. Think of a time when something worked out When you let it unfold instead of forcing the outcome. Temperance speaks to that same kind of grace. If things feel out of sync, this card reminds you that harmony is possible when you give yourself space to breathe and adjust. Next comes the Page of Wands, youthful and energetic, full of spark and curiosity. This card lights up when inspiration is around the corner or already quietly tapping on your shoulder. You may receive an idea today that feels exciting but unfamiliar. Maybe it's a creative nudge, a new interest, or an opportunity that feels out of the ordinary. The page isn't about having it all figured out, they're about being willing to explore. That feeling of excitement when you're thinking, what if I tried this? That's the page energy. Don't dismiss new ideas just because they're unfamiliar. Follow the spark. Even small steps can lead to powerful beginnings. Then we have the Chariot, a card of drive, momentum, and aligned willpower. This is your reminder that you are not stuck. Even if progress has been slow, or distractions have been pulling you in opposite directions, you can choose to refocus and move forward. The Chariot doesn't wait for conditions to be perfect, it moves with conviction. What's one area of your life where you've been craving more movement or clarity? Today might offer a breakthrough, or at least the energy to take that next brave step. And remember, confidence isn't about knowing you'll succeed. It's about trusting yourself enough to try. The Six of Pentacles brings a grounded and generous energy. It asks, how are you giving and receiving today? Are you allowing support into your life, or are you trying to do it all on your own? This card often shows up when there's a chance to restore balance in relationships or financial matters, either by asking for help or offering it. It also reminds us that small acts of generosity, kind words, shared time, encouragement matter deeply. If someone shows up for you today, let yourself receive. And if you feel called to reach out to someone else, even just to check in, follow that instinct. The energy of care and reciprocity is powerful right now. Finally, the reading closes with the Three of Cups, a beautiful reminder of connection, joy, and celebration. This card invites you to notice the people who uplift you, whether it's a tight circle of friends, a sibling, a coworker who just gets it, or even an online community where you feel seen. If you've been feeling isolated, this card encourages you to reach out. Joy multiplies when it's shared. And if you've been holding back your light, remember, others want to celebrate with you. Let yourself enjoy the good things today, no matter how small. A laugh, a conversation, a moment of shared truth, these are the soul-nourishing gems we often overlook. Taken together, today's message is clear: you are in motion, even if it doesn't always feel that way. Be patient with yourself as things align. Let inspiration guide you, move forward with purpose, and remember, you don't have to do it all alone. There's support around you, and joy is more available than you might realize. I'd love to hear what part of this reading speaks to you most. Did one of the cards reflect something you've been feeling lately? Or maybe it offered a perspective shift you didn't know you needed? Share your thoughts in the comments, and if you feel called, tell someone in your life something you appreciate about them today. You never know how much light that could bring. Take care of your energy, honor your journey, and keep trusting that you're on your way. Everything is unfolding in perfect time.